guys, it's SandwichGG here. Thanks for tuning in to part 4 of our TOA series for April 2016. We are now up to stage 80. Stage 80 boss is Halphas, the light Lich. So if we just take a quick squiz at these skills, skill 1, soul summoning. Summons the souls of the dead to attack the enemy 2 to 3 times. Each attack has a 40% chance to decrease the enemy's attack speed for 2 turns. Skill 2, Sinkhole, inflicts damage to all enemies with a hole that consumes souls and recovers by 50% of the inflicted damage. Absorbs the enemy's attack gauge by 15% with a 15% chance for each attack. And finally, a passive, becomes invincible for 1 turn if your HP falls below 50% from above 50%. So we obviously want some sort of heal blocker on there, but I'm not taking one in the team, so we'll see how we go. And then leader skill increases attack speed of all allies by 24% in the arena. So that obviously doesn't apply here, but again, my team, pretty standard team for TOA. I am just going to sub out Zyros because we really want to use a team that is hopefully accessible, farmable to most people, so you can see how it can be done. But as you saw, my normal team was with my Zyros, but we'll try it with Veramos instead. Obviously I have a speed leader in Beretta, the rest of it's pretty standard and similar to boss stage 70 as well, but we'll talk through the mechanics as we get through. I do like this loading screen, quite impressive I think, if only we lived in towers. Okay, so again it's all about speed debuffs. As you can see, Despair, whilst Vero is non-Despair, obviously he wouldn't be, but he does have his stun as well. So what we're going to do is just work through here, trying to take them all down. The accuracy of my Mav is actually quite good, but he tends to miss quite a few of those provokes, which is always frustrating, but anyway, we push through. Alright, now let's see. It's going to be a bit of a slow burn to get up to the boss, unfortunately. Again, without my Fire Dragon, it does take me a bit longer. Fire Dragon tends to just rip through them all really quickly, but we've got a speed buff here, we've got our speed debuff in Spectra, so hopefully it won't take too long. But if it does, well, it won't take too long. Started these videos at the beginning of the day. It's now Saturday night. And it's been a long day. It has been a long day. But anyway, no excuse. Let's keep going. Still got to finish off TOA tonight. We'll be posting that bit as well. I just finished 95, which was quite good. I had a bit of trouble at 90, so it's going to be interesting when we get up to that video. Hopefully it works first time. Otherwise it's going to be an even longer night just trying to get that video right. Took a little bit of tweaking. Not quite sure what my team is going to be just yet when I do the video, because again I use my Fire Dragon and I don't want to piss anyone off by using a Nat 5, and particularly a rare Nat 5 like Zyros. So yeah, that might be a bit of trial and error I think, but we'll see how we go. Excuse the banging in the background, got people making dinner for me, so hopefully it's a delicious dinner. I'm sure it will be. I'm sure it will be. So anyway, oh good. Vero's stun is so reliable when it comes to TOA. I always find that quite surprising because he never seems to land it anywhere else, dungeons included. But again, his accuracy is pushing 80%. It's not the best, but it's pretty good. And because I don't tend to use him in PvP, that seems to be okay. I don't really think I need him a lot higher than that, but as I said, he does miss the stuns quite a lot in other places, so maybe I need to look at that next rune removal day, perhaps. Here we go, getting there. Bit of a slow burn to finish these stages, and you probably could auto it if your team was strong enough, but I want to make sure that when I get to the start of each next stage I have all of my good skills ready to go. So if you auto, it does tend to, they just use that third skill as soon as it's ready. Usually the AI can be a little bit wonky, so best if you do it yourself, it just takes a bit longer. Alright, here we go. I hate Thrains. They are so dangerous with those dots, so I try to take them down first. But because I've got Veramos and Zara, no matter which one I don't take down, I'm going to have a bit of singling out going on there, so the key is to try to keep them all stunned and then kill them ASAP. And obviously with Mav's provoke, that really helps as well. So anyone that misses the stun, I will get provoked if I can. So annoying, so annoying. He missed twice there, but that's okay. Oh gosh, that hurts. Ah! Come on. We can do this. Okay. Alright, I think we got this. Quick and easy. Alright. There we go. Okay. Yep, he's dead. Alright, now onto the lights. Oh, yeah. See, I can't lose Vero. He's really important at the next stage again because of that damn stun. So, got to make sure I keep him alive. No, we'll only ever use Special Assault when you have a defense break. No point using it if there's no defense break because you're not going to get as much bang for your buck. Just a little tip for you. And then obviously the provoke as well. Make sure that you're provoking someone that isn't sliced by the time they come out of that stun, then you've wasted your provoke entirely. Alright, I do like that. So as you can see, I've got my Mav on Violent. Vero is also on Violent, as is Bella. The rest of them are, Beretta I have on Despair. And I'm actually not sure what I have my Spectre on. He's probably on Swift, I'd say. Maybe Swift Focus, Swift Energy, possibly Swift Guard. I'll need to check that. At the end of TOA, we'll certainly be doing a showcase of the runes, just for anyone that is interested. May not be that interesting to many of you, probably just more excited and interested in clearing TOA, which I completely understand, but we will be doing that just for those that would like to know. I think it's always good as a benchmark as well. If you're at that point where you're looking at seriously clearing TOA but you're not 100% sure whether you can do it or whether you've got the right runes, then comparing to someone who has just finished it is always a good idea just to get that baseline. And I am by no means a top level player either, so feel free to compare your runes. If you have any questions, like I've said, absolutely post them at the below after the video, or you can always email samwisegamergirl@gmail.com and I'll make sure that I get back to you. So again, not sure how helpful I will be, but I will certainly respond to all queries that come through if you have any. So as you can see, the whole purpose of this is just to go straight boss. He now has the invincibility on, but you can still dot him up. If they landed, we'll try and seize that. There we go. And now we'll just keep on going, working him down. And don't worry too much about these two because they're not really going to do that much, and hopefully I can stun them. So just keep on going. Now I'm hoping that I can get this attack bar down, and it missed, but that's okay. Again, with the lineup that we've got here, it's a pretty easy win. So hopefully you now understand what you can do if you have this team. Obviously runes have a big part to play in it, but it is helpful just to see, I guess, the mechanics behind it all. So whenever a super crush is available, I always do that just to try to stun those two. I don't really want them having a turn, and then it's all about attack bar manipulation and doing as much damage as you can as quickly as you can. And there we go, we got the win. Alright, tune in for TOA 90 coming up in a couple of minutes. Thanks.